Parliament to amend those laws, Mr. Chairman, not defy the laws. This is the place where laws are made. This is the place where laws are amended. This is where the power of each legislator is to be realized, not on the street in defiance of the courts, the law, or even the police. So with these words, I will once again thank you for the opportunity, and remember both my party and our coalition. I also want to just, for 1 minute, remember the women of Pakistan who hold up half our sky, and my mentor and leader, Shaheed Benazir Bhutto. I mentioned Mr. Zardari, who went to jail for 12 years, and the last time the police came to pick him up at Zardari house, we were instructed to give the police tea and cookies before they took him away. Faryal Talpur, who is the sister of President Zardari, and who was 12 years in jail without a conviction, was taken away at midnight. I remember making a speech here by one of those armored vehicles like a terrorist. At midnight before Eid, one of our great celebrations, from hospital while she was diabetic and under treatment. And what she underwent here is not for me to say, she will say it herself at some point. But I do want to mention Shaheed Benazir Bhutto, who was my mentor and leader, who gave great respect to Parliament, who sat here almost every day, either in her chamber or oversaw what the Parliament did, what we legislated, counted numbers, took it seriously, and what a pleasure it was. I was a member of the press at that point to see her, and her conduct in Parliament, to see the power she ascribed to it, even to the opposition, and how she reached out, either as leader of opposition or Prime Minister, because she understood. She understood the power of Parliament, which I hope is never misused, which I hope is never abused, but hope is not a plan. I've always said that, Mr. Chairman, and I think it would do us all, the country, a great service, and send a very clear message to all enemies of Pakistan, to all those who see gain in Pakistan's vulnerability. I don't think Pakistan's fragility is at any point going to go worse than this. I think it will only be better, but it is for us, not as only powers that be. It is for us as legislators, as political leaders, to prove our mettle, to be better, and to bring to these houses the spirit of accountability, the spirit of governance, the spirit of unity that countries in our condition need. And when I say condition, look at Pakistan's climate vulnerability. Look at the 33 million people that were impacted, who are still vulnerable. In parts of Sindh, there are still lakes and people still wondering how they will go back to their homes. That winter of discontent has even passed. And now we are faced with a summer of foreboding crisis. इख्तिसार बिल्कुल मैं आपके तंबीह से बिल्कुल अग्री करती हूँ, और चेयरमैन कह रहे हैं इख्तिसार ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज हमने अपने दूसरे दोस्तों को भी सुनना है. It's wonderful to see the house with visitors inside and to be enlightened by their views as well. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Senator Sherry Rehman, kindly, Madam, if you will come forward and receive your memento.